Right now, live at 5, new details shed light on why a man drove into a Christmas parade in Wisconsin, killing 5 people and injuring dozens more. Plus,
a Thanksgiving treat for those most in need.
And shooting for gold again. Team Schuster nailed down their spot in the Winter Olympics. We take a look at what's next on their path to Beijing.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage. Kristen is off tonight. One person is in custody after police say he drove through a Christmas parade in Wisconsin last night, killing 5 people and injuring almost 50 more. Tonight, police shed some light on what may have led up to that tragedy. Marissa Parra reports from Waukesha, Wisconsin, and we do want to warn you, the video can be tough to watch.
Police have identified the driver of this SUV who plowed into a crowd at a holiday parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin as 39-year-old Daryl Brooks of Milwaukee. Police say he was fleeing a domestic disturbance and that he acted alone.
There's no evidence that this is a terrorist incident.
We got about 10 to 15 people down in the street. We also got multiple critical cases.
Police say an officer shot at the SUV to try to stop it, but had to stop firing to avoid the crowd. The 5 victims who died range in age between 52 to 81 years old.
Waukesha has held what can be described as a Norman Rockwell type of Christmas parade for almost 6 decades. Last night, our wonderful Waukesha parade became the scene of a horrific tragedy.
We saw the whole thing happen.
Richard Locke's son and niece were marching in the parade, came home later to find that same SUV went through his yard, damaging a car.
You think in hindsight about what response you could have to stop the guy, and it's just, you know, even if I was right in front of it, it would have been hard to stop it. I mean, he was going probably 30 to 35 miles an hour when he went past.
Main Street where this happened is now back open, but what remains is the paint where police marked off evidence left on the road. President Biden spoke about the tragedy this afternoon.
And an entire community is struggling to cope with the horrific act of violence.
Brooks will face 5 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, and possibly other charges could be coming. Marissa Parra, CBS News, Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Among the dead are members of the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies who were performing in that parade. A vigil will be held tonight in Waukesha. Meanwhile, back here, a Bacchus man is behind bars after police found drugs in his home. 61-year-old Scott Orth was arrested after police found 26 grams of meth during a search over the weekend. Police also seized other drug paraphernalia and sale items from his home. He's been charged with first-degree sale of drugs and second-degree drug possession. Minnesota's governor is taking action to support the state's long-term care facilities. Governor Tim Walz announced today that he's activating the Minnesota National Guard to form skilled nursing response teams. The teams will provide support to long-term facilities experiencing staffing shortages. It's part of an effort to continue to address hospital capacity concerns due to COVID. Walz is also proposing $50 million in federal funding to help facilities hire and retain their staff. As Thanksgiving approaches, many are prepping for their feast, but for some, it's more difficult than simply heading to the grocery store. That's why starting today, Chum is distributing 300 Thanksgiving meals to those who need it most. CBS 3's Abigail Smith shares what these next couple of days mean to so many here in the Northland.
More than 100 Thanksgiving meals were distributed just today to Northland community members at Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Duluth. Organizers say those meals went quick. Organizer Scott Vendale says the pandemic has caused some obstacles in preparation for today. Turkey shortages and higher prices made things worrisome for a while. But thanks to an anonymous $18,000 donation, Chum was able to continue giving out their Thanksgiving meal. Vandale says the meals they give out can cost up to $15,000 to $20,000, but the money is worth helping out local Northlanders for the holidays.
The scary part is I've been here 5 or 6 years, and that need has grown that much so quick. It's just an amazing thing to see it happen, see it all come together, and see, you know, the community at large come together and make it happen.
Chum will distribute 200 more boxes Wednesday at its food shelf in downtown Duluth. Vandale says that still isn't nearly enough for the amount of need the community faces during the holiday season. Chum has been prepping for these next couple of days since June, and those receiving these boxes aren't short of thankfulness.
Stay tuned at 6, where we hear from a grandma who isn't taking these boxes for herself, but gifting them to someone who needs them most. And as the weather gets colder, a local business is making sure those experiencing homelessness can keep warm. The Island Lake Inn, their employees and friends have teamed up to make free fleece blankets for the homeless community. The group is aiming to tie about 30 blankets to donate to Chum here in Duluth. The inn has also been collecting new and gently used warm adult and children's clothing to donate to Chum. The group will gather from 6 to 8 tomorrow night at the inn. And be very careful this year with how you plan to cook your Thanksgiving turkey. That message coming tonight from the Duluth Fire Department just days before the holiday. Today, they demonstrated how quickly you could spark a fire if you don't defrost your turkey properly and then deep fry it. Christopher Orman with the Duluth Fire Department says there is one major tip to avoid disaster and possible accidents while preparing your meal.
Give yourself some time. Don't try to rush it, because every time you try to rush it, things don't work out, then you fall behind, and then you end up running out the house and you're leaving all your stuff unoccupied.
According to the department, Thanksgiving is known for having the most cooking fires of any other day all across the nation. So again, a reminder to defrost your turkey and dry your turkey before cooking it. And from one holiday to the next, the North Shore Scenic Railroad is bringing back the Christmas City Express this weekend. Those along for the ride begin the festive outing at the Lake Superior Railroad Museum in the depot with a reading of the Christmas City Express story. That will be accompanied with carolers and a visit from a special guest. You might wonder who that could be. Once on board the train, you will take a 30-minute ride right along the Lake Superior Railroad, enjoying hot chocolate, snacks, and holiday music. For the train's full schedule, head to CBS3Duluth.com. Well, Dave joins us now for a quick look at weather. Dave, I think we all wanted some hot chocolate this morning and this afternoon. Just cold out there.
It certainly got cold. We had that Alberta Clipper come by Saturday night and Sunday, bringing anywhere from a trace to 4 or 5 inches of snow to our region. And on its heels, the cold air came charging in from Canada. So take a look at our wake-up temperatures this morning. Pretty brisk. International Falls only 8 above. Big Fork 3 above. Hibbing Chisholm, so cold they had to shut down the airport, it looks like, because the sensor isn't reporting right now. Same deal for our friends at Silver Bay. And, of course, I'm just teasing. I don't know. Something set those things off, though. But hopefully they're on tap for tomorrow once again, because it is going to be warming up. What we've got going on right now is a warm front approaching our area, and so that's going to make for thicker clouds tonight, which will help lead to milder temperatures. And tomorrow we could add 10 degrees onto the morning low, 10 degrees onto the afternoon high as well. Short term, at least, we've got a warm-up coming our way. Then mostly cloudy tonight, 17 above rather than 7 above. Then 40 tomorrow with sunshine. Can that dare last, though, this time in November, which is usually a cloudy month and a cool one to boot? Well, I'll show you what our 7-day forecast is all about coming up in just a couple more minutes.
All right, thank you, Dave. Well, still to come on Live at 5, the Cloquet Police Department is teaming up with recovery groups to help those in need. Details on the event coming up next in City by City.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free, no one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Northwest Outlet knows Northland winters can be a great time of the year to enjoy the outdoors. Check out our Black Friday specials till November 27th. They have only brand names that are tested for Northland winters, like Kamek, Baffin, Keen, Sorrel, Lacrosse, Merrill, Columbia, Boggs, Rocky, and Carhartt, including a huge selection of safety toes available. Top it off with Smart Wool or Darn Tough socks for maximum comfort. Remember Northwest Outlet for long underwear. Your winter headquarters, Superior. Happy holidays from Northwest Outlet.
For those who move, celebrate, help, create, dream, for all of us, there is a higher standard of orthopedic care in the Northland, and only one medical center has reached it. Memorial Medical Center in Ashland. the only medical center in the Northland to receive the Orthopedic Center of Excellence designation from DNV. Right here in the place we love.
Be a little bit brave. Don't ever be afraid to.
Got a couple questions.
Do you think it's time for schools to reopen?
There is some positive breaking news. We've got a lot of important new information for you and your family. I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News live at 5. Here's a live look from Bentleyville, which opened for the season this past weekend. The Festival of Lights is back to its walkthrough format this year and will now be open daily through December 27th. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. It's time to get in the holiday spirit in Drummond and a chance to help others celebrate the holidays in Washburn. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start off in Cloquet tonight, where some groups are hosting a free overdose prevention event this Wednesday. The Rural AIDS Action Network, Tagwee Recovery Center, and the Cloquet Police Department will be offering free Narcan for the Fond du Lac community. The event will be held at the Tagwee Recovery Center from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. They will also teach people what to do if they come across someone who's experiencing an overdose. We'll have a link to more information on our website. And next we head over to the town of Drummond, Wisconsin, where there's a little more than a week left to get in the holiday spirit. The city is hosting its Tour of the Lights contest this season, and the deadline to enter is Wednesday, December 1st. A map will then be available to residents on the 3rd, and voting on the best home display will run through the 18th. The Drummond Public Library will have a registration and ballot information, and we'll have a link to that on our website. And we wrap up in Washburn tonight, where the city is once again looking to spread holiday cheer in a big way. The Chamber of Commerce is looking for donations to help sponsor 100 floral arrangements for those in local long-term care facilities. Last year, the community sponsored 55 arrangements, and they're asking for help spreading even more joy this season. The Chamber is working with Superior Floral and Gift to donate the flowers to residents at Northern Light Services, the Oaks, and Birchhaven North. We'll have a link to donate on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, going for the gold. Team Schuster punched their ticket back to the Olympics this weekend, and CBS 3's Kevin Moore will join us next with more on what's next for our Northland heroes.
Temperatures today were 10 degrees off the mark. We had a morning low of 9 and an afternoon high of 24. The normals are 34 and 19. Well, tomorrow we're going to be warmer than normal, at least for the daytime high. Close to 40 for a lot of towns. How long can that stick around in the week before Thanksgiving? I'll let you know the 7-day forecast coming up after the break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Their price, $30,000. Your price, $20. Can you tell the difference? Even expert jewelers have a difficult time distinguishing the Diamond Z4 CZ from mined diamonds because of their similarity. This exquisite ring features a flawless simulated diamond center stone of 2 3/4 carats, surrounded by over 1 1/4 carats of round and tapered flawless baguettes. One jewelry industry professional marveled at their beauty and brilliance.
It's exceedingly rare to see such flawless stones.
He's right. Comparable solitaires made of diamonds can cost up to $30,000. Your price through this special invitation will be only $20. And for a limited time, you can also receive this beautiful band with 1.92 carats of diamond Z4s. Get both CZ rings totaling over an astounding 6 carats for $20. So call or click now.
Call 1-800-577-5801 to get your Diamond Z4. Call now or go to diamondz4.com. So call 1-800-577-5801. Call now.
Welcome to CBS Mornings.
Up next, stories you'll be talking about today. That's a big deal.
People stop me on the street and say, I always learn something new every day when I watch your show.
This morning, we're going to begin with some good news.
Oh, you just put me in a good mood.
Just follow me. I'll lead the way.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Chum giving out over 100 boxes for families most in need this holiday season.
Weekend snow clipped us just a little bit. I'll talk about the odds of any more coming this week.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, our Alberta Clipper came through on schedule for Saturday night and Sunday and really didn't leave that much in the way of snow like Clippers tend to do. Snowbelt got the most snow. Hurley, for example, 4.5 inches. Marcel, not too far away, 4 inches. Iron Rangers didn't do too badly either. 3.5 inches for Chisholm. Bovey, 3 inches. Deer River, 2.5. But back to the Snowbelt, Pence got 2 inches. And Ashland on the fringe, only 1 inch. The rest of the region, much like the Twin Ports, just a trace. I don't think there's much more in the way of snow chances coming this week as this low leaves. There's another one threatening to come our way as early as tomorrow, but it may only bring warmer conditions and a cloudy sky rather than drop any snow. We'll talk about that situation coming up after this look at the current conditions. From Duluth International Airport, it's 21 degrees, so behind the Clipper, cooler air came in, and today's a bit of a chilly day. Already tomorrow with a warm front coming, we will warm up. Relative humidity right now, 55%. Westerly, northwesterly winds hitting 7 miles per hour. And our air pressure, it's increasing. 30.17 inches of mercury, but not really because a high is coming in, mainly because we're in between low pressure systems. One is leaving, one's still a day away off towards the west, and we're in the nether world here in between, where the air pressure is going to go up at least enough to bring a bit of a clear sky tomorrow. Should be mostly sunny and warm. Very nice day. That should have been, say, Saturday, rather than wasting on a work day. But anyway, that's the way she rolls. Current temperatures are rolling 18 to 21 in the Upper Peninsula, and for northern Wisconsin, about 18 to 24 there. Oh, 16 to 24 if you take a look at Hayward, and you have to because that's one of our cooler temps at the moment. Northern Minnesota numbers are starting to rebound for the most part, and in general going from 18 up towards Ely to 27 down by Moose Lake, but up the Gunflint it is a hair cooler towards the Canadian border at 16. Tomorrow, again, a lot of our towns will be topping out in the low 40s. Maybe for a day or two. Then after that, cooler conditions could be coming to call by Thanksgiving. Calling on our area right now is a cloudier sky for some towns and a clearer sky for others here as the low leaves and drags its clouds with it here. So probably mostly cloudy tonight as one low leaves, and then in between the second one tomorrow, clouds will start to filter back in. So here's the situation. There's the Clipper going to clip somebody else. Here's the warm front and the new low pressure system bringing us milder conditions on Tuesday. Well, once we get into Wednesday, the heart of the low will be upon us, and so we'll get cloudy conditions rather than the sunny ones like Tuesday. But out of the clouds, you know, I don't see a chance for snow really coming across. This is a dry low. Of course, if the situation changes, we'll update you as soon as we can. But right now, it looks like we're going to be cloudy but dry and mild through Wednesday. Thursday, a different story, a tale that we'll tell with our 7-day forecast. Tonight in Minnesota, much warmer, 10 to 22. 10 inland, 22 by the lake. Most people had single digits this morning, so yeah, those numbers are bumping up all right. In Wisconsin and Michigan, we'll go from 11 to 17. The UP being the cool spot, Superior being the warm spot. We all get a mostly cloudy sky. Then tomorrow, we all get a mostly sunny sky in between those lows, and a southerly wind in the sunshine will bump things up to the lower 40s for Wisconsin and the UP, upper 30s to lower 40s for Minnesota, but it shall not last. No. By Wednesday, back towards clouds. 38 is still fairly mild, but Thursday for Thanksgiving will drop again to the cool side, highs in the 20s. But the dry side doesn't look like any big storms to hamper the drive to Grandma's house over the river and through the woods. You know how that song goes. For Thursday, we're coming back on Friday. On the weekend, we bump back up towards normal for temperatures. lower 30s.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are happy to see kind of a clear forecast there. I have my siblings coming home from out of town, so excited to welcome them back and excited that they won't have to deal with anything out on the roads.
Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed that that stays true, all right.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dave. Well, it was a close call, but the Northland's own Team Schuster is heading back to the Olympics. CBS 3's Kevin Moore joins us now with more about how the gold medalists pulled off their big win this weekend. Kevin?
Yes, they did it again. The boys of the red, white, and blue held off Team Dropkin at the Olympic trials in a tight one last night down in Omaha. It's the second straight time that they've won 2 straight elimination games against Team Dropkin at the trials. The big turning point was in the 6th end when Schuster came up with a big 2-point end followed by a pair of steals to close it out. John Schuster put on a show, shooting 100% on his final rocks. His team of Chris Ply and John Landsteiner, who are both from Duluth, and Matt Hamilton, who is just from outside Madison, Wisconsin, will have a chance to defend their gold medal on the world's biggest stage. This will be Schuster's 5th straight trip to the Olympics. After last night's match, Schuster told Corey Dropkin, who lives and curls in Duluth, that it was the hardest anyone has ever made him work to win. Certainly exciting to see the Northlanders back in the world's biggest stage. I know I was locked in myself on Saturday, flipping between the Celtics and curling, and then last night after the Vikings game, coming back watching that, it was just great to see them back.
Yeah, that's something big, because I know how big of a basketball fan you are, Kevin. So for you to say that you're flipping back and forth, it seems like curling's really got a hold on you too. And you were at the curling mixed doubles event up in Eveleth,
Yeah,
too.
once they gave me that pin, they won me over forever.
All right, thank you, Kevin. We'll talk to you again at 6. Well, still to come is booster shots are now available to all adults 18 and older. Many are wondering if they should get the shot and what side effects they might see. We break down some common booster shot questions after the break.
I'm telling you, you should open a business.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
I've got an idea.
I hope you like it.
I love it. Just one question. What's that?
It's a chair. New plan. You make the furniture, I make the ideas, NBC makes them happen.
That was always the plan.
Bring us your best ideas. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
You don't know my dad's name, but big names will stand on his shoulders. He won't solve the world's energy problems or build a house on Mars. But my dad is going to help power all of it because he works at MediaCom, and they're on their way to bringing homes and businesses one of the first 10G broadband platforms. You know, that's the kind of speed dreams are made of.
Blue Cross made it easy to find a plan that fits my needs.
If you're looking for a Medicare plan, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota can help you understand your Medicare benefits and choices with this free guide. With 96% of Minnesota doctors and hospitals in the Blue Cross network, plus a broad selection of affordable Medicare plans developed for Minnesotans by Minnesotans, it's no wonder nearly half of all Minnesota seniors has a Blue Cross Medicare plan.
It was great to speak to someone from Blue Cross. They were so helpful.
From Bemidji to Blue Earth, Twin Cities to Two Harbors, Blue Cross has you covered. And to help you make a decision during the Medicare annual enrollment period, we're offering this free decision guide. Call or go online now for your free copy. There's absolutely no obligation.
I get to keep my doctor, and I'm saving money. Can't beat that.
With my plan, I don't even pay a monthly premium.
Perhaps you're thinking about a Medicare Advantage plan. Blue Cross has you covered there as well. Blue Cross offers Medicare Advantage plans that include prescription drug coverage and many other benefits, some starting at a $0 monthly plan premium.
I can see my primary care doctor without paying a copay.
My cost for an x-ray was $0.
Plus, select plans include $0 copays on insulin and preferred generic medications. Blue Cross Medicare Advantage plans also provide extra perks at no extra cost. From dental, hearing, and vision benefits to Silver Sneakers fitness memberships, and even benefits for over-the-counter medications.
Everything I need is in one simple plan.
So whether you're watching from Worthington or tuning in from Tonka Bay, pick up the phone and call for your free decision guide from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota. Call or go online now. You and Blue, because together is better.
For household projects, you'll always find a wide selection of paint, tools, and everything else you need to get the job done. Locally owned Miners Ace Hardware, located in Superior, off the Bong Bridge, next to Super One Foods.
On Friday, the CDC gave the green light for COVID-19 booster shots for everybody over 18, prompting questions from patients about what to expect with a third dose of the vaccine. CBS's Naomi Ruckham reports with more on what those receiving their booster can expect.
Marianne Venancio is opting for another dose of COVID-19 protection.
I have chronic Lyme, and I see an infectious disease doctor, and he advised me that I would be a really good candidate for a booster.
Health officials say COVID-19 vaccines are doing a good job preventing severe illness, hospitalization, and death, even against the Delta variant. But waning immunity is a concern.
Boosting gives you that bigger immune response from your original vaccine, and it also helps you fight Delta better.
Dr. Melanie Swift with the Mayo Clinic's COVID-19 vaccine program says people getting a booster can expect side effects like a sore arm,
fatigue, general muscle achiness, and headache. Those are more common in younger people. The older you are, the less likely you are to have those side effects. It's very similar for boosters to the pattern that was seen in dose 2 of the mRNA vaccines.
After your shot, stay at home and take it easy. To alleviate symptoms, you can drink plenty of fluids and take an over-the-counter pain reliever if necessary. Dr. Swift adds not having a reaction does not mean your shot didn't work.
The side effects that we get are due to that robust immune reaction. But our immune reaction is probably more robust than it actually has to be to protect us. And not everybody feels those symptoms the same way.
She says most importantly, if you haven't received your first shot of the COVID-19 vaccine, now is the time. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
And since the CDC's announcement, anyone 18 years and older can now schedule a COVID booster shot at Essentia. Essentia Health will now offer the single-dose booster of both the Moderna and Pfizer COVID vaccines. After your primary series, you can mix and match booster doses. You can schedule shots through the Essentia MyChart patient portal.
We've got a lot of news to cover tonight. Holiday terror. An SUV plows into the crowd at a Christmas parade, mowing down children and the elderly. Tonight, the search for a motive. Plus, Thanksgiving travel is underway. What you need to know about those long lines at the airport and the skyrocketing gas prices. And we go for a run with Girls on the Run, how this program has helped build the confidence of over 2 million girls. That's all coming up here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center is a beautiful one-level facility in Superior, Wisconsin, with 24-hour skilled nursing care. With a 5-star rating by Medicare, you can expect high-quality care. We offer a variety of services, including restorative care after a hospital stay, intensive rehabilitative therapy care after surgery, or long-term care for those who are no longer able to handle the necessities of daily life on their own. To learn more, call or visit Villa Marina Health Center in Superior.
As we finish up another baseball season, I recently finished an extensive window replacement project on my home. I worked with your home improvement company and they hit it out of the park. For your next window, door, bathroom, or roofing project, get the quality and service you deserve with the Midwest's largest full-service home improvement company. Your home improvement company is my home improvement company, and they should be yours too. Contact them today for a free estimate on your next home project.
You can have a great time out at Fond Duluth and get paid for it. From frontline customer service to something more technical, your new career could be right in downtown Duluth. Stop in during business hours or go to our website to find job listings and apply.
At Prime Appliance, you don't have to shop early to enjoy huge savings because our Black November sale continues through the end of December. Buy the best with this Heat Queen top-load washer in stock now starting at just $13.99 with a 5-year parts and labor warranty. Or this space-saving Frigidaire electric laundry center just $13.49. Financing always available. Take it home today or set up delivery. Prime Appliance is the best place to buy your appliances. Let us prove it to you.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Monday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. Tonight at 5, we brought you the latest on the holiday parade tragedy in Waukesha, Wisconsin. 5 people are dead and nearly 50 more injured after a man drove through a downtown Christmas parade in the Milwaukee suburb yesterday. The suspect now faces 5 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and possibly other charges. A vigil is being held in Waukesha tonight. And coming up tonight at 6, one of Duluth's main arts and culture foundations is getting a major revamp. Tonight, the Depot Foundation is celebrating a new development director and returning to the historic depot. Details on how the campaign will also benefit local nonprofits coming up tonight. So, Dave, a chilly one out there tonight.
This morning it was chilly. Overnight tonight we're warming up by a good 10 degrees, so it won't be as brisk tomorrow. And then that'll lead to a warm spell tomorrow afternoon, sunshine at 40 degrees. Perhaps the only day like that. It'll be almost as warm on Wednesday at 38, but the clouds come back in. That's because a low pressure system, I'm thinking, just might miss us. It'll bring us some clouds, but the precip will go someplace else. Then come Thanksgiving, it'll be partly sunny to partly cloudy with a high of 21 and a low of 10, so the chill will be coming back.
All right, thanks, Dave. We'll see you back here at 6.